All right, Thursday nighters. Here we go. Let's get Instagram aboard. I'm gonna opt out of TikTok. It's being glitchy tonight. But hopefully everything else gets going. I think. Like this is sure we can hear. I might restart the stream. I don't know. I'm thinking now. Well, hang tight. I'll be right back. I always forget something in my travel to this mayhem. But yeah, man, I think it's hard. It's time to start. Let's roll.
Bebop.
All right. Oh, shoot. All right. Okay, cool. Outsider Birdie, what up? I'll do some work on Daryl here. Daryl. I'm going to get some music through my headphones. Decide what I'm going to listen to. All right. There we go. All right, cool. Last night my audio was echoing badly, and it was fine when I looked at the recording, but man, crazy. Long day today, but here we are. We made it. I lived on TikTok. I guess you get the most heckles. And it was interesting. Somebody else was breaking it down that their theory, and I think it's an accurate theory, of what happens on TikTok is, or any of those like TikTok like platforms. It's short form content for the most part. Or it's supposed to be. That's how it's been formatted. That's evolving. But people almost feel invaded if they flip that little screen and they're not vibing with what you've got. And so there's more of an entitlement to be not nice. But anyway, I think I said let's do something like that. Like it was a request, and I said let's do it, or let us, something like that. They were like, "Who is we?" And then somebody who engaged them said, "We, the community." And I was like, "Oh, yes, yeah, that is what I meant. We, if we're on the same frequency, we, right? It's good stuff." Let me see here. Daryl Strawberry. Somebody suggested I need to get more canvas. They didn't suggest that, but that's all me. But they suggested Mr. Burns, and I forget the baseball team that he was on. But it's like, oh man, I forgot. That, yeah, Mr. Burns was in uniform. But for now, we're going to finish up Daryl here. I think I need to work his skin tone. All right. Now we'll just That looks pretty good. Straight out the tube. I remember, as a photographer, I always showed painters. And it's weird how much knowledge I soaked up. Because one of the first things was I was admiring some work, and gallery owner was like, yeah, but those colors are straight out the tube. I didn't know quite what that meant, just that it was bad. And years later, it's like, oh, I see. You kind of get it, yeah. I don't know, in some cases, right out the tube works. Since we're doing cartoon-like stuff here, I think Daryl's skin tone might fit the bill. Work on that tier. Let's see. All right. It'd be so interesting if I could do this stuff at a reasonable hour. I'm trying to, I guess I started on Saturday to do these studio live streams. And there was definitely more people awake. But this is just the time that I get into the studio. So not much I can do there. It is my schedule. Yeah, it's funny. I think one day I attributed a quote to a fortune cookie, which was do what you can from where you are, what you have. And it turns out that's not fortune cookie. That's see, that's too dark. It's Theodore Roosevelt, which is much different. Yeah, much different than a fortune cookie company. So I guess apologies to Teddy Roosevelt there. Austin Allison Garrett Prentice. Hello. How goes? How goes your yeah, Thursday night, I guess. The AM. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that was a shade dark. All better. All right. I've been meaning to rework that pink. I had to remember that's a. I tend to randomly paint the Paul's Boutique album cover. It's one of my mantras, I call it. So, but sometimes I forget to paint over it. Vicious cycle. Let's see. I got some cool ideas for tonight as far as what I want to work on. We'll use that. Yeah. I don't know. That might need to be a bigger piece. I'm jumping ahead. My head's all over the place. I feel wired tonight. I don't know why. They should have absolutely beat the crap out of me. But here we are. Okay, I've definitely blown through some canvas this week. Okay, but let's mix. It's a two dad. What up? All right. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang. Here we go, here we go. There we go. That's our flavor. I don't know why I just thought of that. When I was younger, my mom had this friend, and she had 3 daughters. They were all older than me, but so I was always bored when I went over there because they were in their own worlds, and that I was younger, like in the 9 range, maybe older, 12. Yeah, because I was collecting baseball cards already. But one of them collected baseball cards, and so then I was like, oh, well, this is a cool trip because we can trade cards. And I'd make some killer trades. It was awesome. Yeah, I'm not convinced on the skin tone. I'm not gonna fool looking around the socials too much tonight. I don't know, maybe in between. Not sure how long I'll be up. Yeah, we celebrated my mom's 70th birthday today. Thank God. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to do that. It's a real privilege to have them around. I'm glad I've gotten to experience parenthood, to give them so much more credit than I did when I was not a parent. So easy to criticize when the gig's not yours. But when I reflect, they did tremendous. If I can get a fraction of what they got right, we'll be good. Yeah. All right, Daryl. Looking better. Just do some of this. I am very curious about the Twitch audience. I don't know much about you. But it's probably my favorite platform name. There you go. All right. Photo. What's up? Welcome. Welcome to insomnia. Not insomnia by choice. We could happily be asleep. But it's something I tell my father when he says I should sleep. That nobody does my work for me. I go to sleep. I have to fix that. Apparently looks like his eye's bruised. I did that with some wrestlers once. I gave them bruised eyes. Oh my god. Child, I'm recording. What do you need? Huh? What? What do you need? Why are you awake? Quickly. Are you okay? I'm going to take that as a yes. They battle me all day. And sometimes take it into the night. I feel like I made it Daryl extra dramatic in this one. I'm okay with that. Don't fear the emotion. Oh man. I feel like time's flying this time. I'm getting in the pocket. Yeah, it's weird. Like parenthood is full of powerful moments. And today, one of my kids was working on a task. And she said, "This is hard." I said, "Yes, things are hard. That's why they have you do them. Because things are hard in life. One day you'll be faced with hard things and difficulties. And I want you to be able to get through them." It's kind of like, wow, where'd that come from? Listen to you. It's pretty cool. But it's true. But yeah, I love that about parenthood. As I say, it's a complete privilege to me. I think most things that are good are a privilege. Like I feel privileged to come in here. Privilege and gratitude. Alright, sad Daryl. Give him a rest. Alright, see, I got this excited about this. I'll show the main camera. Boom. I think. Let me see. But yeah, so those are the 8 men out from the White Sox World Series scandal. But I love the way their mugs are there. So I think, let me get it back. I think I'm gonna make a larger piece. Oh yeah. See how that goes. I gotta bleed on the page, so well, it's gonna be a raw piece. I could feel it. I don't know, maybe we should quarter it out. Thinking. Let's do it. Let's see. It's definitely an ongoing piece. Trying to think. Decisions about you. Could work with that. Yeah. I like it when I'm surprised by my own chaos. I feel accomplished. I try to get a gauge on what this positioning's doing. So everything's backwards when I look at it. All right. The ominous sound of a piece starting. All right. Here we go. I yellow that tone a bit. Beige it. Antique white. Yeah, I gotta decide. I gotta make some decisions right now. Nothing too dramatic. Doobie Junk. Hey, dude, I really love your work. I don't know if you're still there, but yeah, I've watched your feed for years. It's cool to see you there. All right, let's see. Let's do some borders here. See how this is gonna work. Oh man. It's my lead tea. That's alright. She does these alcohol ink things. So I'll make these pieces. This is gonna bleed through like a mofo. It's alright. I'll work with it. But it becomes tricky because, yeah, she uses these alcohol inks and they'll bleed through. But then sometimes they do cool things. Yeah, she had a bunch of stuff she didn't want anymore. And I am more than happy to take free canvas. It's I will bet. All right. We're all right. We're picking here. All right. Let's draw. Where'd my other canvas go? Boom. Let's dance. see how this goes. Here's where the lead's gonna work against me. These vintage photographs are just awesome. Like always inspiring. Yeah, makes me think I have so yeah, it was my mom's birthday today. So when I worked as a photographer, I'm always taking pictures, even now. But a lot of the personal stuff would get buried because, I was working on jobs, and so I found an old hard drive recently, and we'd been kind of wanting pictures of my uncle who passed away about 10 years ago, and I found some, and I don't know, it was just cool. My mom said it best. She's like, you don't really appreciate the pictures in the moment. But yeah, wow. But I guess that's what makes a lot of my pop art is from vintage stock. For that reason, or even if it's not, I like to make it look like that because I love the epic feel. Feels right. I feel connected, I guess. We can force a connection. Yeah. That's my story. I don't know. Very true. Born too late. Nice. I had a minor threat lyric stuck in my head before I came on here. I was early to finish. I was late to start. Might be an adult, but I'm a minor at heart. I don't know. Your name made me think of that. So thank you. right. All right, here we go. It's when I'm in the studio that I feel the beating the day is giving me physically. Chasing my youngsters. It's quite taxing. That's why it's nice to come in here. Like one of them woke up a little while ago. Like, what the? Give me my time. Yeah. This is my party. All right. Let's jam with that. See what we can do. We need to make sure that doesn't get lost in here. Things happen. Yeah. Guess we want to jam in there. I want to make it lighter. All right, music change. I realize I play Fugazi a lot in here. I like classical music. My mom one day said, when are you going to listen to more mature music? I was like, Mom, these are like oldies. It's true. Not all of it. I listen to a little bit of everything. But special love for the stuff I grew up with, of course. Yeah. All right. I'm feeling it. I'm just going to block him in a bit. Then we'll let it breathe. Boom. Come on, come back. Come on back. You got to talk to the painting. Let it know you're not in charge. I'm powerless against the voices in my head. Yeah. Just true, I guess. I never know how it ends. I too am spectator. I take comfort in that. I was worrying about an amusing topic, but tonight is the ramble, which is nice because I don't have to. Not that I write for them, but I do try to think of a thoughtful topic. Let's see. Start making these faces happen. I love those sounds. Yeah. All right, we'll let that breathe. Good times. Let's see. This was a request that I started the other night. Jazz Chisholm. I think we'll get his red line in. Yeah, I was worried about the big pieces fitting in a camera. It worked out well. I'm making my way through. Okay. I gotta touch up that at this big stand mutual I'm working on. I keep forgetting about. All right. Yeah, if you got suggestions while you're on here, shout them out. I often act. It's hard, like I'll get them in the comments and I'll get to them sometimes, but it's just harder because a lot happens between reading that comment and coming in here. Let's check that out. Still good. Take it. What else is in here? All right. Oh, it's hard work. All right. There we go. Let's find a reference photo. I just feel like, oh, I'm not tired. And I'm like, maybe a little tired. But as I said, nobody does my work for me. I don't know. That would be very unfulfilling, actually. I'd have an existential meltdown. I think that's what happened. You know, I started in photography, and then along came digital, and it took a lot of the parts that I enjoyed working on away. Like, well, I guess that's why I'm not, like, I hear artists concerned about AI. I'm not as concerned because I guess I watched something similar happen with photography. You know, this will never be replaced and that will never be replaced. And always these definitive arguments. And yeah, now a lot of things can be done on a phone. So why can't that happen with AI and art? And if it does, I think it's okay. Yeah, because my move was to switch mediums. So maybe I switch again. Or maybe I don't. Maybe it just helps. It's hard to gauge. It's hard to gauge when you're in it because, you know, I didn't have a definitive, I guess, exit there. But it was tricky to navigate, I guess. When I look back, I did kind of have this existential crisis. Where is that? Let's see here. That's not going to work. It's too flimsy. All right. Let's try it. All right, looking very cartoony there. It's all right. We'll keep working it. Got some gold. It's got a gold chain. Got to work that in there. Gold's important. Oh man, that's funny. I can. How did that change? How long has that been there? Why did it do that? Interesting. I want to see the replay. But yeah, I was noticing that. Oops. Maybe I do want full screen. Okay, cool. Yeah, when I go to film the musings, it's always post studio, and I'll get on camera and I'll see that I've got paint on my lips or something. But now I have a mirror. Vocal Views JC. How goes? My friend Deborah cracked me up because she described waking up and then seeing my feed. Then she tunes in, she says, and then she falls back asleep. And I'm like, yeah, I get that a lot. I love that. Let that brown go. I see you. Right, the gold. Forgetting about the important things. Gold always. I'm trying to remember if it was Trespass that had Ice Cube in it. Horrible script. So horrible that I loved it. But he's got this line. He's running after the guy and he says, "That's my gold, fool!" And they're literally stealing gold. But that line always holds a special place in my heart. We'll cherish it always. That's my gold, fool. B. Brown, Chicago, Chi-Town. What up? That's where I was born. All right. Let's work. I believe this is the first time I've painted a devilry. So it feels special. Or wait, no, it's not a devilry. It's Miami. But yeah, same difference. I don't think I'm trying to think. You would think I would have hit all the teams, but I guess not. Sometimes I'm tempted to, like, I'm working on something like this, like make the dude cross-eyed. Just because it'd be funny. I don't know. No shenanigans. I would, except it's a real person, so I don't want to be an ass. But yeah, my fictional stuff, I have no problem doing stuff like that. It's fun. I'm still curious how it ended up on the big screen there. So I'm glad I'm looking up enough. There's always something going on. Oh man. Time really does fly in here. I've been trying to be more conscious of it lately because I'll easily go. It'll be 5 a.m., which really hurts me the next day. Yeah. I think here. And some dirt on him. Yeah, there you go. Pig pen him up. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I do want to poke around. Since I can't always see everybody, we will try. Oh, man. Let me mute this. See, this is why I was hearing echoes. Boom. Because I was trying to check like Facebook. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta remember to mute when I spy on myself. But I was freaking out because I thought, like, I would hear that echo and I thought maybe you guys could hear it. And that would be very annoying to listen to. Not good. And Twitch. All right. I've done the tour. I've seen the world. I can read. Oh, wait. Nah, I did it again. Get that echo off. Boom. It's very just. I don't know. It's weird. Like when it happens, it feels like you're making fun of yourself. Stop mocking me. Hmm. Probably should let that dry a little. All right. What else I got? Yeah, I want to finish this down. He's been lingering enough. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. Too much yellow in there. Can't have him looking jaundiced. Stan the man. I guess we had a row of stars to do still. All right, he's almost done. Yeah. We're getting the stars. Just look at that little abstract floating around. It's deciding what it wants to be. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, I'm back. Let's see. I gotta look at his text. I guess we can give him a few laugh lines. Let's see here. All right. Enough laughter. Let's sit here and groove for a second. That's nice. Yeah, it's funny. I had the internet go out yesterday, and so they sent somebody, and I guess I don't think about it. It's my home, but he was like admiring the walls. He's like, "You did this?" And it's like, "Oh yeah." Because I don't really. Once in a while, I get a studio visit, which is funny because this is my home, and so I have to organize it and make it look like my children are not wild, wild little creatures that they are, that constantly make messes, which and don't help matters. But yeah, it was just funny to be like, oh yeah, yes. So anyway, it looks like I'll be working on a commission for him. So I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, and it was weird because I was like, man, I don't have like a business card because I don't really show live anymore. I don't know. I don't get out. It all happens here. So I wrote it down. And sometimes I have like thank you postcards, but I ran out, which is nice. I did a lot of mail. But yeah, it was just a funny moment. And it kind of, like I said, we've got inventory on the walls because it's a good place to store it. I've also got shelves and stuff, but I guess I don't really think about it because I'm just around it day to day. It's fun to watch pieces like go up and then go away, though. I love that. I love it when they're off. And sometimes I get to see where they go. But oftentimes it's just, yeah, they're just out there. Looking for another yellow, but oh. All right. I'm getting very yawny. I'm thinking of easy listening music. I would like to finish him because he's one of those kind of gets buried in my chaos. All right. Well, let's work on this lettering. Maybe we can catch up with the rest of it. Let's see. First piece. Let me see. I'm going to attempt to find a more solid yellow. It is bubbling a bit. Oh, here we go. It's usually right behind me, the color I'm looking for. Okay, good. Can't forget about Daryl here. I've had some productive rounds. I think the live stream is it's helping my productivity. As hard as it is to put this together. And it's only hard because I've got a lot to do during the day. So, unfortunately, at the end of the night, I do have less energy. I say that, but then I look at the absurd amounts of work that I put out. Shoot. I'm very proud of that, though. Like, it makes me happy. In general, I think that's the most important thing, but especially to creating, it should make the creator happy first. And then it's nice to share that. Let's pop his white some more. I think his uniform looks pretty good. I think Stan Musial always stood out to me because of the year I started collecting was '88, like baseball cards, and Don Russ had the Stan Musial puzzle. And then, of course, I'd go look up whatever I could find pre-internet about Stan Musial. Mainly pictures. I would stare at pictures a lot. I think that's what I like about cards in general. It's like this person and then taken from our physical world, and then this graphic, this celebration. And I think that's the core of my pop artwork, because I love that. I love celebrating. All right. Stan the Man. Love that. All right. Wouldn't mind rounding him out. Let's see. Searching for the right brush. All right. Yeah. I don't really want to mess with that. Let me see. I see that as I dig in. It can't be helped. I'm good with that. Let's see. Gene keys. I do want to go over this a little bit. Let's just get some features in here. Let's get the groove of it. I'm not going to go through all of them, but it's a start. All right. Well, I think I did the musing in here yesterday, so I think we're going to. No, I lie. I'm going to give Daryl a red stripe before I roll into the musing. But yeah, I did it in here yesterday, and that worked out well. So I think we will continue the formula. It's working. Daryl. Okay. Yeah, we got some good stuff. But yeah, I need to work on this. It's only close to 4 a.m. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Let me poke around. Oh, yeah. Let me get more into it here. As I readjust. All right, let me see. Pretty good, pretty good. All right. How's my framing? All right. We're going to knock this guy off. Go ahead and adjourn. Boom. There we go. Okay. This mic should be live. Check, check. I see you, I see you. Turn my Bluetooth off. I'm glad you guys get the narration. All right. Let's see here. Feels weird when you unplug the music. But it's that time of week. It's time to ramble. Wait. All right. It's time to ramble. The weekly ramble. This is the segment where I take a timer, set it for 22 minutes, and ramble about art. Here we are, fresh in the studio, fresh on location. Yeah, I changed things up this week, and I think it was Saturday, I started to do these live streams in studio. I've been thinking about it. Part of it, I didn't want to get paint on my laptop, but why fight it? And so here I've been. So I don't know, that makes it 5 days, 4 days, something like that. It's Thursday currently. Yeah, I was trying to release them as they went, and sometimes I catch up, but yeah, it wavers. But it's been interesting. It's extra work, but I like it. It's evolving even in 5 days. So I'm definitely keeping that going. And a lot of it, like with this, I guess, complementary stuff, What did I hear? I've been listening to this book, Day Trading Attention, Gary V. It's pretty awesome, but I forget what they called because it's the audio version. Enhancements. Look at the enhancements on the book. I love that. Enhancements. So yeah, that's I guess what social media is. It's what I want to start viewing it as is enhancement. They are artist enhancements. You know what's funny is I have a friend on TikTok, and I forgot that a long time ago she used to be a DJ. She did this TikTok, and I think it was about Popeye's chicken. And I was like, wow. Like her voice was just so great. Like I loved it. But yeah, that's like wow. That's like pro level. I'm not like that. I've I think I've gotten better since I do more and more of these, but it's the difference. But maybe it's just practice too. I can part of me does not like I don't know, you hear the voice in social media, especially like TikToks and stuff. There's this cadence. Da 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 da. And then I think I saw Anthony Bourdain once talk about that. It's like, why are they talking like that? Because that's, and so I think part of me wants to keep my authentic talking voice, which is what you get. Once in a while, I think I get a little, yeah, but that's just me flexing, you know. Oh man. So yeah, it's been that was it's a good week. I had lots of cool feedback, and yeah, I'm gonna keep that going. We'll see. And things always morph and change, but I don't know. I think it's a keeper. I I'm glad I was able to figure it out as well as best I could. I don't know. I'm not in my this isn't my normal painting space that I've been filming from, but it's going to be a while before in my bigger space. And I let that kind of hold me back from doing this. And I'm glad that I finally broke through it. It was my dual ramble with Freak Book. Check him out on Instagram. Nick kind of asked about streaming, and it'd been on my mind, and stars aligned, and we're good. But yeah, this week I guess last night, yesterday now, it was my mom's 70th birthday. So I was very happy to celebrate that. And um, I don't know, it's cool as my kids get older, showing, I guess, more of the good stuff that I grew up with. How important birthdays are, how important it is to celebrate a person. Which, yeah, I think it's good. But yeah, that was a good time. And what else? I've been had some cool commissions, Father's Day stuff, dad portraits, and then yeah, I one is it's funny. It was they gave me choices from to pick from their dads, and one of them was in the picture the dad's holding a turtle. Like, well, that's the winner, and that's that's what I got to paint. So that I think Jesse, he doesn't know how much joy that brought me. I want, I kind of want to grab a random turtle and shove it in my dad's hands and take a picture. My dad would do things like bring me turtles when he'd find them. Yeah. So I guess that was the connection there. But man, that was good. And then I've been painting, still on the big league kick, but I started a new piece tonight, which I'll show in my triple art peak segment. But I've got this book, the Sports Illustrated book, I think, and I've been using it as a reference. Which, yeah, it's funny because I'll look to Google a lot, but that just made me think. I've been helping my brother source books, and when I garage sale, I see sports books. I gotta pick those up more because there were pictures in there I've not seen, or they're different versions. I did a Christy Mathewson, and I've done that tobacco card before, but he I'd never seen, like, it's a full body shot, which a lot of those are. They're bigger portraits zoomed in, but it was cool to see like his whole body because of his posture. And yeah, it's that whole thing where like pictures are so revealing. Like I was reading, like, how gentlemanly he was thought of, and you definitely see that in that picture. And then to be able to take not just the photo reference, but that knowledge and impute it. Is that right? Yeah, impute. It's late. My dictionary of a brain is probably, you know, functioning minimally. I was I love Hunter S. Thompson's writing, but I always get the movie stuck in my head. And I love the way Johnny Depp delivers a lot of the lines. The possibility of physical and mental collapse was now quite real. So I feel like that a lot. And so I think of that movie line a lot, which I believe it's in the book. A lot of that dialogue was pretty spot on. My favorite part in that book was not in a movie, but they're at a drive-through, kind of dialoguing with the drive-through about how they're searching for the American dream at a drive-through. I love that. Man, I I need to do a Thompson portrait. I worked a little abstract. See, I'm so anxious, or not anxious, eager to get back into my big space because it happens here a little bit, but in between pop art pieces, my Mayan stuff really brews. Little monsters, which I think is, I don't know. I'm seeing my children pick that up. They like to draw monsters, and they like spooky stuff. I don't, those are they do have their spookiness to them, but I mean that has a source, the like Mayan glyphs and artwork, spooky, even the lore, even the history. The when uh, you look at human sacrifice and all that. There's a weird history of violence, even in the creation accounts of Central America, the Popol Vuh. A lot of it is like somebody will randomly get killed. It is, I have to wonder what the translation did to all that because it's very abrupt, but I feel like that's a little accurate. Like things went down like that. Like just he's out. He got iced. Yeah, heavy. But, but yeah, that artwork is that is one thing I was thinking about Etsy because I left the platform and I'm kind of keeping an ear. Like I'll watch YouTube and God YouTube. That all makes me think about what I'm doing and stuff because I guess I know what clickbait is. I know how to produce clickbait, but I choose not to. But yeah, a lot of those Etsy videos are very. No, Etsy did this. No, no, my house is on fire. And then it's nothing. Etsy didn't burn down their house, but they lied just to get views. I feel so used. But yeah, no. So I've been keeping a little bit of a pulse on that. Is there? I don't know. But I would move more Mayan work. I would move more of my figurative stuff there. Paper, like randoms. Because like on my channels, I mean the pop art, especially the sports art, is heavily what I do. But I have other work in between there that I love as well. But it just exists separately. So that's I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I mean, I could market it separately, but I don't know. Well, if I was making it more consistently, and that's the thing about getting in the bigger space, because I would be, and then it would be easier to. Because I think I used to just present it more, talk about it more, but it's harder to when you have that much of a lag in between things. So, but yeah, I don't know. I also just have so many pop art ideas. It's a the pop art has always been the thing that makes me happiest. It makes sense. There's a reason it's pop. There's a reason it's popular culture. I think what makes me happiest is that it binds all of us together. Really, you know, that's can be really a global thing. I remember the first time that the impact of that really hit me was this was maybe 2017. So I get a message. I think it was on Instagram. And the guy says, I found you on Twitter. Now, I did not know I had a Twitter. And so I was like, yeah, but an ex girlfriend kind of set it up for me, I think. I remember she was teaching me to use it. And but I'd just forgotten about it. I hadn't used it in a while. But he was from Scotland, I believe, and so he commissioned a Tribe Called Quest album cover, and uh, I was really pleased with how it came out. It took me a while because there's a lot of detail in that cover that he picked, and then I had fun with it. But then, so I send it to him. I'd sent stuff abroad, but I guess the pop art connection was special because it's like, wow, that's yeah, that's a right. And whenever I do a music piece, I have that music going in the studio. It's funny, I can't do that with the live stream. That's frustrating. I can't play music out loud, so it's in my ear. But yeah, music is always going in this house, in this studio. But yeah, I remember, and then he sent me a picture, and there he is in Scotland with the piece, and that made me happy. That it's like, yeah, that those are your records too, and just like a piece that's your player, and sometimes it's my player, and sometimes I don't know. I like it all, but yeah, even and I like it when somebody throws me something that I don't know, and then I get to learn about it. And then sometimes I get backgrounds on why. So that's why I guess that's why the pop art is my heaviest because I don't know, it unites where you know I don't think that there is so much that unites everyone, but it's just like anything, the ugly, the negative, the illusion of like people are so divided is just that it's not that real. We're all human, and I think pop art, I don't know. I guess if I did have political stance, that would be it. I just want everyone to be happy. Yeah. No, God, that reminds me. This is so funny to bring it into the comparison, but so yeah, I was young. So the Toadies were big up here. Then they came to a show to Houston, and opening for them. This is before radio play or anything for them. I think the Toadies had been on 120 Minutes because that's where I saw them. But that was before radio play, and it wasn't a big venue. It wasn't a big show. There were a lot of people, but it wasn't a big show. So Sugar Ray is the opener, and I remember he said something like, "Yeah, pay $5, have a beer, and have a good time. That's our political statement." It's like I dig that. Yeah, funny to think a lot of the shows I went to. Man, that was a long day. I've had some long days. I guess I might always have some long days. It's just I should just assume that it's been a long day. I don't. Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay. See, I broke my rule and looked at a comment there. Yes, happy birthday, Mom. People responding to on my personal Facebook. I don't share as much anymore, but I will, like, if there's a birthday or a holiday, I'll change the family portrait. So it's my most popular comment or content on my personal. Like, you know what though? I post ramble because I get asked a lot, like, how much engagement? Like on YouTube, it's and then like Spotify. Well, I guess podcast analytics I look at. It's slowly there's more audio listeners. Yeah, nothing huge, but there's progress. And then I've noticed in Facebook it actually gets a fair amount of listening. Like I said, nothing, but I don't know. It's just funny because you work on these things and you put your energy into it. It's nice to see them grow, and I don't know. I'm just grateful to be here. So until next time, this has been the Weekly Ramble. All right, so we're gonna roll in to the triple art peak. Triple art peak. So tonight, from the live stream requests, Chisholm Jr. there. I gave him some musical notes. So thank you for the request. That was cool. And then I'm really psyched about this piece. So but that's the famous White Sox 8. So I saw this in this book. I know I have more sports books. I found this one recently. But I love the way that was laid out. So I thought I'd do my version. So that'll be cool. I love that. And then what else? I got stuff around here. I think I've shown Dan before. I guess I'll show Daryl's progress. Daryl. Love that episode. Love Daryl Strawberry. And that's what I got. Other than that, I should get some sleep. This has been Triple Art Peak. That's what I got. All right. Is anyone around? Let me see. We got some people up. Nice. Let's do. I've almost got some music going for. I'm gonna be doing a triple. Not triple. I already do that. But a artist spotlight thing for when, like, some of you that are artists, I see a profile, I can share it. We can look at art, which is always awesome. Looking at art is important. And I think it is because Let's see. I'm looking through some of you. I'm stalking you. Yeah, I was. I think I just called it Artist Spotlight. But Kid Mental is working on some music for me. But I was toying around with the name, like stalking art, but not creep. But I was like, oh, okay, this is. I think that might actually sound creepy. So I decided to go the anti-creepy route and just keep it simple. Why does it keep doing that? See, there's a painter. Maybe we'll look. Maybe we'll get to look. Yeah. Let's take a look. I think this is on Safari. Okay. So I'm going to have to take you into Chrome. Boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. I think I'm just going to do this one tonight because I am running out of steam. Yeah. I guess the birthday party ran me late. Well, no, it was just a lot of running around today. Let me see. Nah. Come back. I can't see it on. Is that what it wants, though? I think so. Let me see. That's one. There we go. I'm going to bring it back because I can't really see. Okay. So, yeah, cool. Now I do 33 diamond painting. Cool. What's going on here? Hell yeah. A wrestling fan. I love my wrestling. All right. Very cool. All right. I don't know. Might look at more. It's gonna get addicted. I love looking at art. Let me see. I know that's a shocker. But I think it's inspiring. It's how it started for me. I don't know. Okay, well, yeah. I'm rethinking. Alrighty. I'm going to bebop out of here. I will see you next time.
Bebop.
Wait, did I do it?
Bebop.
Bye.